Hello, everybody. This is Matthew Randazzo, and this is 217 Top Trades. Let's get down to it. So, I'm just going to be showing you just technical analysis, I guess, and just my perspective of the markets right now. And so, first off and foremost, let's go over here really quick. We're going to go to what's earnings. We're in earnings mode right now, and this is a pivotal week for the market. As you know, NVIDIA is going to be reporting Wednesday, it looks like. And then along with Rivian and a couple other little names. But that is going to be the kicker for the market and if it's going to stick up this time. So this is the NASDAQ 100. It's a big player in the NVIDIA trade and all this. This is a low for, well, let's just go back here. This is a 1 year chart right here. And we've just kind of been rocking and rolling ever since, March of last year, kind of just been AI hype. And I got some indicators here. We got the moving average, which is black. And then I've got the yellow. You can't hardly see the yellow. There it is. The yellow is the 200 moving average. And it looks like we kind of right down here a year ago was when we had that golden cross, which the moving average crosses the 200-day moving average, which is a technical buy. And you can tell it was definitely a technical buy. It looks like we kind of just scooted all the way up and then kind of chopped around. And then we came down. Another technical is when we dropped below this moving average. And it looks like we almost hit the moving average, the 200-day moving average, that is, and kind of just rocketed on up for the next 3 months here. We are now in February 19th. So, yeah, like I said, if you want to get down to it a little bit more, here's a 3-month chart, and then here's a 1-month chart. Just kind of, we dip down below the moving average again. And my theory is that, because we're at all-time highs for each and every index here, is we need to, I'd say prices are getting a little bit high, but at the same time, this could be the bottom for the next couple of years. I mean, really, we are in a hyper growth scenario. And my key scenario, I think, with the Fed is the longer that the Fed holds their rates steady, that is the best scenario that could even happen to us. Because when the Fed either cuts them or wants to raise them, that means something's wrong. And by having price stability, which is what the FOMC and the Fed Chair Powell wants, is that means we're doing good. I mean, if they hurry up and cut rates, that's a bad sign somewhere in the economy. But if they hold it steady for the next however so long, that is also a great sign. So I'd say this whole, it was right here when we were kind of busting up all the way up 18,000 for the NASDAQ. This whole sell-off was the CPI and all that. And we kind of just, well, actually, hold on 1 second. No, actually, this whole sell-off was a CPI, and we kind of bounced back up. And then this sell-off here was an actual, that was the PPI, which is producer prices index. And yeah, the market didn't like that, and kind of right now we're kind of not liking it either. But like I said, the more that they can cut quicker, that means something's wrong with the economy. But the consumers are absolutely tremendously phenomenal in every way, shape, and form. So we are a booming, roaring 20s, I'd say, economy. And, like I said, this could be the floor. Let's go down to back to the, this is the S&P 500. So I'm on the 1 month chart. It looks like we kind of, and this is a real good bullish sign right here, is we sold off from the moving average and then hit the 200-day moving average. And that's a definite technical analysis buy right there. And we kind of just been, anything above these two lines, that's a bull chart. And it has been, looks like from November to February now. We're kind of almost into March and kind of just been scooting on up. But if anything, I'd say we come down here and test this 500 day, or I'm not 500 day, this moving average right here. But what I got my 500 mixed up was we've hit a 5,000 level for the S&P 500, which is the first time it's ever done. And that's a huge level. And this, like I said, this very well could be the floor for the next couple years if NVIDIA and other companies continue to report well. They've just been blowing out earnings, like just a roaring, like I said, roaring 20s economy. And who knows where this market could go. And especially after the market slows down of their, all those data that we just got. And, we could definitely push this thing higher. So anyways, that's my take on it. And like I said, right here, we could possibly come down, but that's my bear case scenario. Like I said, we could just come down and just rock it back up. But we've been kind of just hovering well above this moving average in the 200-day moving average. And then let me go to the Dow Jones. Dow Jones pretty much did the same thing as the NASDAQ here, kind of just chopped around, and we kind of sold off back in October there. And then it kind of just went a little bit lower. And the V. When you see a V in the chart patterns, that means a lot of people sold, but then a lot of people are also buying. And yeah, that's looked like what happened. And they bought right there. They bought that average right here, which is a kind of like almost a golden cross. Actually, could be almost a death cross if it kept going down, but it looks like it kind of just kissed it and then went right back up. And we just kind of been, for the last, like I said, 3 months, kind of just been well above, which is a bullish chart pattern. And, the trend line is just astonishing here. We've almost gotten up to, well, let's see here. We kind of almost gotten up to about 39,000 for the Dow, which is incredible. Like I said, everything's at all-time highs. And, it really just depends on how the Fed does their moves and what they do. But like I said, whatever they don't do, meaning if they keep not doing rates and not going down or cutting them, that is really, really good for the economy. That means the economy can hold it. So in my scenario, I think this is a bullish time for this economy. Like I said, the roaring 20s is here, folks. And my price targets are all up. Like, hell, all these other companies can do price targets. Well, I'm going to start doing a price target too. So my scenario for the, let's just do it down the right line here. My Dow Jones scenario, we could go to 4,000 or 40,000. I'm saying in the near term. Downturn, I'd say, if anything, we're going to, come down here. I'd say, let's see. Oh, shucks. I'd say, 37,000. If anything, that's kind of a low downturn, if anything. And then my price target for the S&P 500, I'm going to say 5,200 in the next couple months if everything goes all well. And if they do cut rates eventually in the next couple months or however long, I'd say definitely 5,200 is in the cards there for that one. And then for the NASDAQ, if NVIDIA surprises or does extremely well, I think that will lift the NASDAQ up. And we could honestly probably see, I'm saying we could almost probably see 19,500, if not 20, if everything goes all well. And like I said, that'd be in the next couple months and, maybe June or July. But those are my price targets. I don't want to keep you guys all too long. So this is Matthew Randazzo. This is 217 Top Trades. Have a good day. Keep investing. Goodbye.